It's May 18, 2012. This is Justin Under Chief. I'm going to explain something that happened to me in 2011. The Fredericton City Police Force broke into my home. They arrested me, assaulted, battered, handcuffed me, dragged me down to the police station, then released me without charge. Now that was in March 2011, and I did what most law-abiding people do when they know what to do when they've experienced such a situation. What I did is I filed a complaint to the New Brunswick Police Commission. Now the complaint was investigated by the Fredericton Police, investigated themselves, and very quickly the complaint was dismissed by the Chief of Police, who gave what I believe is a form letter that basically says they're dismissing my complaints because they're frivolous, vexatious, and without merit. Now, to my surprise, the New Brunswick Police Commission actually replied to that dismissal letter and stated it's unreasonable, basically. I'm not quoting them directly, but they said it's unreasonable, basically, that you could dismiss such a complaint. I mean, the Fredericton Police Force kicked in my door, broke into my home, arrested me, and dragged me off to the police station, then released me without charge. It's unbelievable that they did that. And because of the letter the New Brunswick Police Commission sent to the Chief of Police, he then replied, as in the Chief of Police replied, with a letter basically saying they looked back into it and still believes that the actions of his officers were justified and that there's no validity to the complaint. Now the New Brunswick Police Commission replied to that letter basically stating that they saw no further reason to move forward with the matter and that there was nothing further to be done. Their letter was final and that was it. Now it's unbelievable that the Fredericton Police Force can kick in someone's door. They had no warrant to enter my premises. They had no warrant for me. They had no legal justification whatsoever to actually break into my home or arrest me. But they did. What kind of world are we living in when the Fredericton Police Force can just kick your door in, assault, batter, and arrest you, and the police commission and the police force who are investigating themselves find no wrongdoing whatsoever and believe their actions were justified? I don't want to live in a world where that is condoned behavior, as in it's okay to just kick in people's doors, assault, batter, arrest them, drag them down to the police station in handcuffs, put them through an arrest procedure, and then just, oops, release them without charge. They even drove me back to my home. I'm not happy about that at all. I was really injured again by the Fredericton Police Force when they arrested me. What's interesting is when they came to my home, there was 2 corporals and an investigator. This is not a usual house call. There's a lot of authority in the room, so to speak. And it doesn't appear that it was just a innocent error, as was claimed by the Fredericton Police Force and the New Brunswick Police Commission, just saying, oops, they made a mistake. Well, how do they oops make a mistake and kick someone's door in? The whole while the person is saying, listen, I am a residential tenant. This is my property. I am leasing the property. I am the leaseholder. You have no right to be here. Get out of my home. On your way out, fix the door that you broke. Instead, the New Brunswick Police Commission are doing nothing about it other than backing up the Fredericton Police Force. And the Fredericton Police Force is saying their actions are justified. Which, again, I'll recap. No warrant for entry. No warrant for my arrest. No reason to break into my home. Yet when they break into my home, they assault, batter, and arrest me and drag me down to the police station. Then release me without charge. I'll post links to the letters that went back and forth. My complaint, the response from the Chief of Police, the response from the New Brunswick Police Commission. And let me tell you, I've seen enough of these letters from the Chief of Police dismissing complaints that I believe is just a fill-in-the-blank form, and they, in general, just dismiss every complaint they get, at least the ones I've seen. And I know several people who've made complaints and they received almost the exact same letter. Just fill in the blanks. Your name there, whatever they claim they did was justified. Basically, too bad. Complaint dismissed. I am unsatisfied with the review procedures and policies of the Fredericton Police Force. I believe they're just going through the motions so people don't realize that there's no actual oversight. And getting letters from the Chief of Police, Barry McKnight, saying my complaints are frivolous without merit. I'm tired of that. The Fredericton Police Force carry tasers, pepper spray, retractable batons, pistols, and one of these times they're going to come to my door, kick my door in, and kill me. And I don't want there to be some letter from the Chief of Police that says, oh, their actions were justified, when they just went in and ended my life. Because what's the next step here? People don't realize when you get arrested by the police, it's not a gentle, respectful type procedure. It is, these guys come at you all wild-eyed, thinking, whatever they're thinking, acting like they got to defend themselves from some attacker when they're the aggressors. Each time I've been attacked by the Fredericton Police, they've been the aggressors, and they've treated me like I was the attacker when I was doing nothing to warrant being arrested. I gave no indication that I was combative whatsoever. So something needs to change. I'm tired of getting beat up, assaulted, battered, pepper sprayed, threatened with tasers and retractable batons from groups of people who gang up on you for the arrest. And then, whenever anything occurs, they start shouting, "Stop resisting arrest." And then use that premise of stop resisting arrest to just beat you up. I'm tired of it. This behavior has to stop. Something has to change. Many people don't realize this is occurring all around them because they might have an isolated incident here isolated encounter over there. They don't realize that it's actually happening a lot to many different people. So it's time to get our voices heard and change this experience. The Charter of Rights and Freedoms of Canada protects our right to not be arbitrarily detained or arrested, to equality under the law, equal application of the law. Far too often the police, and I've had the experience with the Fredericton Police Force, have just thrown our charter rights out the window and just did whatever their agenda was they intended to do in the first place. It's wrong that they violate our charter rights, and they need to be held accountable for that. If enough people started lawsuits to sue for the damages the Fredericton Police Force are doing, that might change it. When their officers are spending more time in court than they are out in the roads, maybe that'll cause them to have a policy change. Or the city coffers start getting drained of enough money from successful litigants who are suing the police, then maybe this behavior will stop. So far they're just brushing aside these complaints, and it looks like they're just going through the motions and not really investigating anything. So there's the thought for today. Thanks for listening. It's May 18, 2012. Just sharing a experience I had being arrested by the Fredericton Police, kicking in my door, assault, battering, arresting me, dragging down to the police station, going through the processing, then releasing me without charge because there was nothing to charge me with. Alright, thanks for listening. Have a great day.